Thank you, State Fire Marshal Flowers. The OECC encourages all Ohioans to avoid backyard fireworks and find safe, fun alternatives to celebrating this 4th of July. We can all do our part to keep summer celebrations safe. Just last night, I got a call from an old friend, Jack Shannon, from Cary, North Carolina, and he calls every year around the 4th. Said, Sherry, is it about that time that you and the partners in the iCare Coalition are about to have your press conference? And I said, yeah, Jack, it happens to be tomorrow morning, actually, or tomorrow afternoon. And he said, well, I just wanted to call and say thank you from Michael. Michael is Jack's deceased son, who was severely injured and then mortally injured by a firework back in 1992. Jack and his family were in Ohio visiting relatives and went to a family reunion in Kentucky, just over the border of Cincinnati. And at the family reunion, Jack and Michael were standing about 200 feet away from a family member who was setting off mortar-based fireworks. One of the mortars tipped over, and the explosive hit little Michael, age 3, in his brain. He was med-flighted over to University of Cincinnati and didn't make it through the night next day. So when Jack calls, he calls to say, keep up the good work and make sure that folks have the information they need to make wise choices about protecting the safety of their family, their friends, and their neighborhood. So I told Jack I would certainly share his story today, and he thanks us for all the work that we're doing here in Ohio to keep the message strong and to keep the message going. I'd like to thank everybody for their attendance and now ask the speakers that have spoken to join me at the podium for open floor for any questions that folks who might have. Be available to sidebar as well. But are there any questions that you'd like for us to address from the podium?